Hello students, in this video we will discuss about VVM State Level Camp 2023-24. Under State Level Camp there are three sections. Under first section the IOSET and icast exam. In this video we will discuss about icast exam for junior level. Under icast exam there are two topics, Chandrayaan-3 and Shantiniketan, West Bengal. In this video here we discuss about Chandrayaan-3 lunar mission. In this video we will provide you a complete information, that is objective of the mission, launching of the mission, structure of the mission, payloads on the mission, and possible outcomes. What is the result of this mission? Watch whole video if you want to prepare for your exam in VVM State Level Camp. Let's start it. First, we discuss about the objectives of Chandrayaan-3. उद्देश्य क्या था इसका, क्यों लॉन्च किया गया, फर्स्ट और सेकंड चंद्रयान के बाद थर्ड चंद्रयान की क्या ज़रूरत पड़ी, क्यों इसको लॉन्च किया गया, क्योंकि वो दो मिशन सक्सेसफुल नहीं रहे, Chandrayaan-2 क्रैश लैंड हो गया था. तो यहाँ पे हमारा मुख्य ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या था Chandrayaan-3 के लिए. देयर आर थ्री मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स टू लॉन्च. फर्स्ट is to demonstrate safe and soft landing on the surface of the moon. Safe and soft landing on the surface of the moon is the first objective. Second, to demonstrate the rover on the roving on the moon surface. रोवर जो कि लैंडर में ही था, वो कैसे नीचे आएगा लैंडर से और मून के सरफेस पे वॉक करेगा. तो इस वॉकिंग ऑफ द रोवर को डेमोंस्ट्रेट करना. और नेक्स्ट हमारा जो था ऑब्जेक्टिव, दैट इज टू कंडक्ट साइंटिफिक एक्सपेरिमेंट्स फॉर एक्सप्लोरिंग द लूनर सरफेस एंड कलेक्टिंग साइंटिफिक डाटा टू अंडरस्टैंड द कंपोजिशन ऑफ मून. कि वहीं पे हमको उसी साइट पे ही एक्सपेरिमेंट करके डाटा को कलेक्ट करना और हमको देखना कि वहाँ उसका कंपोजिशन क्या है और डिफरेंट टाइप के एक्सपेरिमेंट्स को करना. तो देयर आर थ्री मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. नाउ वी डिस्कस अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द चंद्रयान. Structure of the Chandrayaan. Chandrayaan-3 consists of two modules. The first is the propulsion module. The weight of the propulsion module is 2148 kg. And second is the lander module, LM. The weight of the lander module is 1752 kg. And the total weight of the spacecraft is Chandrayaan-3 is 3900 kg. Lander module, in lander module there are two components. First is the lander Vikram and second is the rover Pragyan. Lander of 1726 kg and Pragyan is the 26 kg. About lander and rover we discuss in next topics. So there are two main modules, propulsion and lander module. Lander module has two parts, lander that land on the moon surface and rover that walk on the moon surface. The major ISRO centers involved in the design, development, testing, and realization of the Chandrayaan 3 mission are here discussed. Major centers that play a very important role in Chandrayaan 3. First, we discuss about mechanical system. First is very important institute is UR Rao Satellite Center. UR Rao Satellite Center, that is URSC in Bengaluru. This is very important center. It plays a very important role in all the satellites in designing, testing, and realization of the space satellites. URSC serves as meticulously design, test, integration, and certified the spacecraft structure. This play a very important role. Next is the thermal protection. Thermal protection of the spacecraft for Chandrayaan 3 contributed by URSC and VSSC, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center and UR Rao Satellite Center. Thermal protection also given by these two institutions. Various mechanisms required for payload system, rover ramp deployment, antenna deployment, and development of lander legs by URSC. These all things provided by URSC. Pyro system for the development deployment Pyro system for deployment by VSSC, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Now discuss some electronic system given by URSC. Estimate and provide suitable power generation by URSC. VSSC Trivandrum provides solar panel for CS3. URSC estimate and provide suitable power generation, and VSSC provide the solar panels. Laboratory for Electro-Optic System, LEOS, that is Laboratory for Electro-Optic System, Bengaluru, provides sensors such as sun sensor, star sensors, laser-based altimeter, and velocimeters. They decide orientation of satellite in space. These all sensors that is provided by LEOs, they decide the orientation of spacecraft in space. Space Application Center, SAC, Ahmedabad. It provides cameras, Ka-band altimeter, hazard avoidance sensors, and rover imagers along with their data processors. Next, ISRO Inertial System Units, that is IISU. ISRO Inertial System Unit, IISU, provide wheels, accelerometers, and gyroscope which provide altitude and velocity. These are very important for Chandrayaan 3. Onboard computer and different softwares catering to navigation, guidance, and central baseband telemetry, telecommand, data handling, and storage functions. Next, tracking offered initially by SDSC SAR Sriharikota. First tracking by SDSC SAR Sriharikota and later by ISRO Tracking and Command Network, that is ISTRAC, ISTRAC Bengaluru. First by SDSC SAR and later by ISTRAC Bengaluru. Liquid Propulsion System Center, that is LPSC, Liquid Propulsion System Center, LPSC Bengaluru, provide engines, thrusters, and valves with associative electronics, sensors. The engines and thrusters tested at ISRO Propulsion Complex System, that is IPRS. Here, engines and thrusters are tested in Mahendragiri, IPRS, provided by LPSC. Next, SDSC SAR Sriharikota. SDSC SAR Sriharikota provide integral hot test. It is very important. Integral hot test provided by SDSC SAR Sriharikota with propulsion sensors, navigation, guidance, and control and flight software. National Remote Sensing Center, that is NRSC, National Remote Sensing Center, NRSC Hyderabad, supported ground testing of onboard sensors and aerial imaging. Indian Air Force provide helicopter for integral sensors and navigation testing at Chitradurg. This is known as integrated cold test. A test done by the Indian Air Force is the integrated cold test. Drop down test conducted by VRSC and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, that is HAL, provide mechanical hardware, and VAIL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, provide titanium tanks. And international support from NASA USA provide laser retro reflector array LRA. It is provided by NASA. Serve as long-term geodetic station and location marker on the lunar surface. Now discuss about payloads on Chandrayaan-3 and their functions. Payloads are the experimental equipments that carry the spacecraft. Chandrayaan-3 has total 7 payloads. 7 payloads. 4 payloads carries lander. Lander carries 4 payloads. Rover carries 2 payloads and 1 payload carried by the propulsion module. 4, 2, 1. That is total 7 payloads carried by Chandrayaan-3. Now discuss all the payloads. First discuss about the lander payloads. Lander payloads, that is 4. First is the radio anatomy of moon bound hypersensitive ionosphere and atmosphere, that is RAMBHA. RAMBHA. RAMBHA payload. This is the function of this payload is to measure the near surface plasma, that is the mixture of ions and electrons. So RAMBHA is measure the plasma density and it changes with time. RAMBHA payload recognize the plasma density and it changes with time. Second payload is the Chandra surface thermophysical experience, that is CHEST. CHEST is for measurement of thermal properties of lunar surface. CHEST measure the thermal properties of lunar surface near polar region. Next, third payload is the instrument for lunar seismic activity, that is seismic activity, that is moonquake, ILSA. This is known as ILSA, instrument for lunar seismic activity. It measures the seismicity around the landing site and delineating the structure of the lunar crust and mantle. Last, fourth payload is the laser retroreflector array LRA. It is provided by NASA. The use of this payload is to understand the dynamics of the moon system, Now, the rover payloads. Rover has 2 payloads. First payload is the laser induced breakdown spectroscope, that is LIVS, LIVS. It provides the qualitative and quantitative elemental analysis and to derive the chemical composition and infer mineralogical composition to further our understanding of lunar surface. LIVS ये हमको प्रोवाइड करता है वहाँ की केमिकल कंपोजिशन, दैट इज एलिमेंटल कंपोजिशन, की लूनर सरफेस में कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स हमारे केमिकल एलिमेंट मौजूद हैं, उनकी एनालिसिस करेगा और हमको बताएगा कि किन किन चीज़ों से वो मिल करके उसका सरफेस बना है. ये हमको लिप्स बताता है जो कि रोवर में था. नेक्स्ट रोवर में जो पेलोड था दो था अल्फा पार्टिकल एक्सरे स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर, अल्फा पार्टिकल एक्सरे स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर, दैट इज APXS. APXS determine the elemental composition that is Mg, a magnesium, aluminium, silicon, potassium, calcium, titanium, iron of lunar soil and rocks around the lunar landing site. इन चीज़ों का भी ये पता लगाएगा वहाँ पे. And last one is the propulsion module is the spectropolarimeter of habitable planet Earth. ये पता लगाएगा कि मून पे रहने के लिए क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती हैं. यानी फ्यूचर डिस्कवरीज ऑफ स्मॉलर प्लैनेट्स इन रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट would allow us to probe into the variety of exoplanets which would qualify for habitability. कि कहाँ जो स्मॉलर प्लैनेट्स हैं उन पे कहाँ कहाँ पे हम लाइफ सर्वाइव कर सकता है इन फ्यूचर. तो ये इस चीज़ की पता लगाएगा. नाउ लॉन्चिंग ऑफ चंद्रयान 3. Chandrayaan-3 launched by LVM-3M4 rocket, LVM-3M4 rocket from SDSC सतीश धवन स्पेस सेंटर सार श्रीहरिकोटा आंध्र प्रदेश में स्थित है. यहाँ से लॉन्च किया गया था on 14 July 2023 at 2:35 PM by ISRO. The propulsion module will carry the lander and rover configuration till 100 km lunar orbit. ये इसको वहाँ तक लेके गया था 100 किलोमीटर लूनर ऑर्बिट तक. प्रोपल्सन मॉड्यूल इसको लेकर के गया था. नाउ लैंडिंग ऑफ द विक्रम लैंडर. द स्पेसक्राफ्ट इंटर्ड लूनर ऑर्बिट ऑन 5 अगस्त 2023. इंपॉर्टेंट, लूनर ऑर्बिट में इंटर किया था 5 अगस्त 2023 को. एंड द लैंडर टच्ड डाउन नियर द लूनर साउथ पोल. लूनर साउथ पोल पे टच किया ऑन 23 अगस्त 2023 at 6:03 Indian Standard Time. India became the fourth country to successfully land on the moon. Fourth country, important, to successfully land on the moon and first to do so near the South Pole. और पहला कंट्री ऐसा बन गया जो कि साउथ पोल के पास में लैंड किया. ऑन 3 सितंबर लैंडर होप किया, जैसे कि फ्रॉग होप करता है, यानी जंप किया ऊपर. hopped and repositioned itself, खुद वहीं फिर आ गया. 30 to 40 centimeter hopped from its landing site. The lander has 4 legs and 4 thrusters capable of producing 800 Newton of each. चंद्रयान 2 में 5 थ्रस्टर्स थे. एक बीच में था, ये वेरिएबल थ्रस्टर्स हैं, इनको कम ज़्यादा कर सकते हैं. उसके जो सेंटर में था वो वेरिएबल नहीं था, वो फिक्स्ड था. और वही बड़ी प्रॉब्लम बनी उसकी लैंडिंग में, इसीलिए चंद्रयान 2 क्रैश हो गया था. बट इन चंद्रयान 3 टोटल 4 थ्रस्टर्स और दीज ऑल आर वेरिएबल थ्रस्टर्स. चंद्रयान 3 लैंडर इज इक्विप्ड विद ए लेजर डॉपलर वेलोसिमीटर, दैट इज LDV, at to allow measuring altitude in 3 directions. It targeted a more precise 16 km square landing region. Landing point is known as Shiv Shakti point. Landing point is known as Shiv Shakti point, and the date 23 August is now called National Space Day by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The name Shakti Point and National Space Day 23 August declared by PM of India. Features and working of rover Pragyan. Pragyan is a 6-wheeled vehicle with a mass of 26 kg. It is expected to take multiple measurements to support research. The composition of the lunar surface, the presence of water ice in the lunar soil, the history of lunar impacts, and the evolution of the moon's atmosphere. These all things done by the rover Pragyan. Outcomes of the Chandrayaan mission. What is the outcome of the Chandrayaan mission? Are first, variation of temperature. Variation of temperature recognized by the chest payload. Chest payload observe these observations, that is with the depth of the moon surface temperature vary very fast. At the depth of minus 80 mm, the temperature is minus 10 degrees Celsius. But at 60, 40, 20, and the surface it increases the 40 degree Celsius temperature, and near the surface the temperature increases up to 70 degree Celsius. 70 degree Celsius temperature near surface was not expected. It is too high temperature. The variation of temperature is so. Detection of sulfur on 29 August, LIVS on Pragyan rover confirmed the presence of sulfur in the lunar surface. Rover also detected elements including aluminium, iron, chromium, titanium, manganese, silicon, and oxygen. These all are detected by the leaves. Next, plasma measurement done on 31 August. Observation by Rambha on lander reported low plasma density above lunar surface, varying from 5 to 30 million electrons per meter square. Next is the seismic measurement. Observation by ILSA payload on lander, providing vibration measurements of the rover movement, and on 26th August it experiences a moonquake. Now, the ISRO chairman, under his supervision, the Chandrayaan-3 launch is S. Somnath, mission director of Chandrayaan-3 S. Mohan Kumar, project director is Veera Muthumil, P. Veera Muthuvil, associate mission director Z. Narayanan, and associate project director is Kalpana Kalahasti, and vehicle director is Viju C. Thomas. If this video helps you for your exam, then subscribe, that next videos, coming videos reach to you and helps for your exam.